Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Jizia. Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
So, you don't know why you're here, where you're from?
Sounds come forth. No hesitation.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with my Chisha.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Robert, watch out! Serenade!
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. Strike through the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like, in the blink of... Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baija? Baija! 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 We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, he was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Discord's ability. Be careful.
Moment of resonance. Disperse.
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless!
Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before. But Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much.
Hungry. I'm starving. What? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive? I heard some folks tried to cook gull puffs, and they even made it a local specialty. Speaking of which, gull puffs a type of tacit I'm even more curious now. Anyway, spicy food is always...
Need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. A universe. That's a poetic and intriguing comparison. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your... Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you have. Commence healing. Deference!
Synchronization.
Hey! As your attack was previously detected, Your bodily functions are in good condition. And you seem entirely unaffected by the Climax's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your metabolism for further testing.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Not the slightest fluctuation in the frequency energy. So it is not the resonance ability either. There's no way allowing you to fully test your potential.
One with the sounds. Burst.
Rejuvenating snow. Administering first aid.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, confine the exit straight.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of... Remnants of the past.
Oh, please have something good this time.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
What do we have here? You can't hide.
General!
Finale! Retreat to advance. Fight the time. Wind Rider! Time to fight back. Tell truth from the side. Wind Rider! Break! Tell truth from the side. Fear no more. Tell truth from the side. Stop. Settle. Tell truth from the side. You worry. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from the side. Wind Rider! Tell truth, facade. Fear no more.
I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you say?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Rover?
According to Baija, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you.
Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym. We welcome all visitors.
Hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrated field. Something terrible is happening here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Oh, bring it on! Alley of Justice!
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
Appear before me.
On fire coming in hot! Alley of Justice!
Leave it to me.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. The end has come.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but that's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so the truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you... As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust. So they were right about you. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple... Next, what makes up our main false devotion? Fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction? Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction, but they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherds, with a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him. And what's wrong? Does my story make... Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? Oh, so we agree. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs, it's up to the two of us to make that ideal world. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lamb... those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was... Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's great pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore corpses littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it. The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maidens sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it come. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up... Do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb will reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or aggressors.
Sucks to be you.
Ha! Appear before me.
Ha! Oh, bring it on!
The hour is upon us.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Opening greeting, foul spirits be gone, all safe and sound.